And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
That's come off the blade beautifully.
Yahtzee!
Currently 15 under par for the event. Well, it looks like the hole is cut just behind that right bunker on this fourth hole, Rich. That's the back right portion of the green. You like that?
Well, if you're going to make two, then you're going to have to work this one left to right and spin it down that slope, going right at this flag and trying to get it to stop the green. It's just not going to happen.
Going with the 7.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Overcooked that one. And this putt coming up for his par. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo. What a gargantuan tee shot.
Second shot here on the 5th. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Trying to save a par here.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. In the bunker, off the tee. Got to make up for a mistake.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. And he's down there. You got to read.
Tough to tell because the break is so slight, but it will move left.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
To my eye, it's looking like 38 feet.
And this one is for his par. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Well struck. His second shot here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. He's currently in first place. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. And Rich, our featured player, has the lead, and they're going to feel the same vibes you did. Tigers hot on their heels.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's catch up with action out of the 13th. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. Wow, that was just striped. Okay, step one done. And we've found the fairway off the tee on 13. Are we trying to lay up here or find the surface?
Laying up? Did I just hear you say lay up, Luke? Who are you? Nobody lays up on a par 5 from the middle of the fairway, and certainly not you today. Go for it. We're going to take out the 3-wood or whatever it is, and we're just going to let this thing sail, baby.
Now lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Ooh. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Oh, well done. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Good shot there. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Now 8 shots in front. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. 7 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And as that putt drops, it's now an impressive 18 under par with just a few holes left to play.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Come on. Oh, you beauty.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
absolutely tattooed that drive.
I love seeing stuff like that.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, almost went in. Putting for a par now. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Should find the green here. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation. It's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Well done to this player who is able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's good night for now.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. And Rich, we're set up for a great week here at Riviera Country Club. The stars will be out. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Let's check in with the play on number 10. The rare eagle putt on a par 4. Wow, that is special stuff.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Let's check in with Henny.
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Out of the sand. Four feet left to the hole. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Not bad. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there. This was her third.
Hole this and move inside the top 10 on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Here's a look at the 12th hole. It's a par 4.
This is full send.
This is a 150-yard shot. 3 strokes off the lead. This is pitching wedge on the way. This one a good distance away.
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
And just this short one left for par. Teeing off here on the 13th.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Even for the day, in a share of 9th position.
Time to get back to live play.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. So at the end of the round, we take a last look at the leaderboard, and Rory McIlroy is in first place. Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the second round coming your way. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. Rory sits atop the leaderboard. He's leading the event by one shot as we begin our coverage here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. That will definitely work. We've got about 180 left to the hole. He's got a very long way to go. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Looking like a pretty hard right to left break in this putt.
That was close. An opportunity to make birdie. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
This one's going right at the pin here. That is absolutely brilliant.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Rich, when Tiger is playing like this, how intimidating is it for the rest of the field?
Well, I hope it's as intimidating as it was when I was out there trying to beat him, because these kids are now getting a taste of what it's like when Tiger is at his best. It's no fun. You don't want to play him when he's at his best. Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Henny, tell us about this putt.
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Pretty good.
Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. The man leading the way right now is Rory McIlroy.
Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Lining up from around 160 yards. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. A 7-footer right here. He's currently tied for 14th on the leaderboard.
On the tee on the 4th hole.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt's going to break to the right.
How did that not go in? 3 feet left. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. While we move on to the next hole, we show you that Rory McIlroy is the leader. A par 4 here.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Just didn't drop.
All right, let's get back to the action. I guess we're getting old because Tony Finau is now a veteran on tour, but he continues to play well week in and week out.
I hate to spoil this, but I've been old for a long time, my friend. Tony is still a very young man. He's just a dynamic player. He's an athlete, and he plays like an athlete. And I think that's the one thing I admire about his game more than anything, is he's physically talented and plays like it. There is no one way that he has to do it. He can figure out a way to get it done each and every day.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
He's paced it. He's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer.
Starting this one way out to the right.
This putt for par. Moving along. A look at the leaderboard shows multiple major champion Rory McIlroy is out in front. Two rounds in the books. We're halfway through. Rich, it was a fun day.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Could be a fun day.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at Riviera, and our third round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. Nothing to be disappointed about so far. Our featured player is in the top 20 as we get set to get underway. Let's go out to number 11. Wow, got absolutely all of that one.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Sitting at 1 under. This one from a long ways away. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
I like the looks of this. Yes!
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and Rory McIlroy at the top, leading by 1. Over to the par 4 12th. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Well, I'm over on the 18th watching Tony Finau set up his next shot.
This looks like a 190-yard shot.
Wind coming right at him.
That's a missed green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Needs this putt to save par. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
This is a 5-iron. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt is going to start out straight and it'll move a little to the right after that.
That starts off on a good line.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. The man leading the way right now is Rory McIlroy.
On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, just missed. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Currently 2 under for the tournament.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right. Just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Here's the 4th shot.
Looking really good.
Oh, he hit that perfectly as the chip goes in.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Well, sometimes you don't have your best stuff, and that appeared to be the case today.
That was a pretty lackluster performance today, wasn't it? Really nothing going on out there. Average would probably be the best thing I can say about that round.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. It's 18 under for the leader as things get underway. Let's get you caught up on the action on number 15. That is going to work. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey, guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
And down she goes from outside the range.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's going to gain some extra yardage here. It's a down breeze.
Five iron on the way. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
That's very well judged. Inside the range.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's currently tied for 12th in this tournament.
Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
And right now at -4. This one is 13 feet out.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. And now a push into the top 10 on the leaderboard. And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th.
going up around the golf course.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
That's unfortunate.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Man, that was a good shot. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one should go up the hill and to the right.
Here we go on a good line. It's looking really good. All right, let's walk away with a bogey here. And he'll end the event at 4 under. A solid yet unspectacular week for our featured player.
Yeah, it was a good week all around. Some bright moments in this player's game, but overall, it lacked a little bit. Work needs to be done.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.